an event. So that time, when I sit and think right now, hence I'm saying I wish I never made those mistakes in my 20s. When I sit down and think right now, I'm like, if it had been today, probably I could have taken certain percentage of that money and invested in property. I could have invested that money on something else. I could have invested it on knowledge transfer. I could have invested it on different things. You get my point? So I wish that in my 20s, I exposed myself to people who would mentor me financially. I wish I opened my mind to look for mentors in property, in business, and so on. So what I'm saying today, I'm saying to a minister, I'm saying to someone who's young in your 20s to say, look, don't neglect financial discipline. Don't neglect your financial discipline, because the money you don't have today, it's either you spend it or you did not gather it. I repeat, the money you don't have today, it's either you spent it or you did not gather it. And most of us gathered the money, but instead of using it wisely or investing in other things, we did not. We just spent that money and we focused much on events. Hence, today, most of us have beautiful pictures, but we have got nothing to show forth except pictures. But I want to challenge you today that, you know what, as much as you are in your 20s, make sure that you embrace financial discipline. Some may say, I'm no longer in my 20s now. I jumped my 20s. I'm in my 30s. Look, it's never too late. You can make changes and you can have that financial discipline. If you see it's difficult, then find a mentor, somebody who will hold you by the hand and say, this is how this thing is done. Then find someone that you'd be accountable to and say, this is how this thing is done. Or else the problem is, even if you can get thousands and millions and billions, as long as you lack discipline, you will always squander it. Hence, you see people going to shows like, I blew it. But I don't want you to blow it, because God has got great plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. So mistake number 3 for me is that I neglected financial discipline. Look, even in terms of priorities, it was a problem. Like, I would take the money. As long as I see people that need help, I would give it to them. As long as I want to see people come into the Lord, I would invest that money in that work. There's nothing wrong with that work. Get me right. It is a good work, but priorities. Instead of investing, we did not invest in properties and in other businesses. So I want to challenge you today. Please build your financial or develop your financial